everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I thought that I'd basically just do a video for all of my fellow students out there who are doing uni online and maybe struggling to focus or stay motivated. I'm pretty sure now all of the unis are actually operating remotely. From when I started back in October, my uni, I've been doing uni online. I actually haven't stepped inside my university since like March last year, so it's actually almost been like a year. But I feel like it's difficult right now probably for a lot of students to like just stay motivated to even get through like the year or whatever it might be. And I think definitely going from being in university and having that face-to-face interaction and being with your friends and everything to like now having to do everything from home, like it's such a change. And yeah, there are a few things that I basically learned to do, which allows me to still have an effective learning experience and stay on top and ahead of all of my university work. So this video is just going to be 5 tips on how to stay focused during uni. So let's get into it. So I've got my little, if you see me looking down, I've just got a little cue card here with the tips. So tip number 1 is planning your days ahead. So whether you do this through using a journal or using your notes on your phone, however you do it is completely okay, but just planning your days ahead I found is really effective in staying on top of my university work. So for example, I don't actually have uni right now. I have 3 weeks off. It's kind of like an assessment period. But for example, if I was to have uni on Monday, then at least one day before, so tomorrow on a Sunday, I would write out all of my lecture notes. So I don't know if like other people are like this as well, but for me, when I'm actually in like a lecture, I feel like I can't write. I feel like I don't like writing notes basically at the same time as the lecture, because I feel like I can't truly listen to what's going on and I can't fully take it in. So I think for me, getting all my notes down and everything before, it still allows me to obviously know what the lecture is going to be about and have like an understanding of what we're going to discuss. And then when it comes to the actual lecture, then I can actually sit there and take in all of the information. So yeah, planning your days ahead, as in like your lectures and everything, is definitely something that really helped me. Also, in terms of planning your days ahead, so say for example, this doesn't just mean like in terms of having lectures or like classes, whatever. It means as in, if you have, obviously outside of lectures, you're gonna have things to do. So like if you have any exams or essays or assignments or presentations, whatever, if you have that coming up, then you're obviously gonna have days where you need to prep for that. So on those days, whatever days you choose to prep for your assignments and stuff, then planning those days ahead. So say for example, Wednesday, I need to plan for an essay for a particular module. Then Wednesday, I'm gonna plan that day ahead with the things that I basically need to do for that day. So I think having like a few bullet points or a few notes on exactly what you're going to do that day, it allows it to be a lot easier, so that when it comes to that day, there's no procrastination, there's no confusion, because you know exactly what you need to do. So yeah, planning your days ahead in terms of lectures and classes, but also in terms of prepping, so like revision or planning essays or whatever. So yeah, that's something that really helped me and allowed me to just stay on top of everything. So that was tip number 1. So tip number 2 is adapting your learning environment. So I know obviously it's difficult for a lot of people to like have uni from home, especially if like I know a lot of people have big families and have a lot of siblings, and there might not be a lot of space. Fortunately for me, I just live with my mom, so yeah, we're both kind of able to share the living room space like on the table. So my mom works from home, I do uni, and that's kind of how it is. I know if you can, I would say do your uni, so do your lectures and stuff, everything, your work, everything, from a room separate to your bedroom. I know this is going to be difficult for a lot of people, so if you can't, due to your individual circumstances, then if you are gonna do uni from your room, then that's okay, of course, but just get up and actually kind of pretend that you would actually be going to university. So get up, get ready, get everything prepared that you would need to get prepared, and pretend as if you're going to university. It's a mental thing. Also, if you are doing uni, if you are attending your lectures and stuff online in your room, then at least get out of the bed. It's just the basic things that will just help you to be prepared for uni and not procrastinate or not be lazy or not feel demotivated. So actually try to like get out of your bed, even if you don't have like a desk or a table in your room. Then just sitting up on your bed, do you know what I mean? Just the little things to just be mindful of that should help you to feel like, because if you're lying in bed, you're not gonna be motivated. You're not even gonna want to do uni. Do you know what I mean? So just think about the little things that can help you to just adapt your learning environment depending on your circumstances. So yeah, for me, like doing uni from my living room and actually getting up and getting ready for online uni actually allows me to feel focused and feel motivated. So that's something that really helped me. So tip number 3 is starting your day off with a positive mindset. So I know that this is difficult, due to the pandemic, due to being in our third lockdown. It's so difficult right now to even like see a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, we don't know when this lockdown is going to end. We don't know when we're going to be let out. It's the unknown, and I think the unknown is what is obviously causing people to feel so down. So don't get me wrong, I completely understand that. I have days where I wake up and I just feel not in the mood. Like, it's difficult for us, and it's difficult a lot of the time. But when you can, literally try your best. Like, whenever I'm down, I literally have to tell myself, like, I have to try and get myself out of it. So just try to start your day off with a positive mindset. Do what makes you happy in the morning. So like for me, getting up, doing my workouts on specific days. So like for me, when I do my workout, it just makes me feel really good after. It just makes me feel like, obviously, like working out and going to the gym and stuff, like it obviously helps you with your mental health, and it's something that really helps me. And also, like, I am actually on like a weight loss journey, so obviously doing my workouts allows me to feel like I'm just really trying to work towards my goal. So yeah, for me, doing workouts in the mornings, and I don't know if like even just eating breakfast for a lot of people. Right now I'm doing intermittent fasting, so I don't actually eat till like 12. But just eating in the morning and having like a really nice nutritious meal can actually make you feel good. Getting up and having a nice long shower, listen to some music, burn a candle in your room, like whatever it is that's going to make you feel good in the morning, try to do that. And then when you have your lectures, or if you have uni things to do that day, it's just going to allow you to start that day off right, so that you're prepared and you're more motivated and you're less likely to procrastinate. So yeah, that's something that's really helped me. Tip number 4 is having specific days for certain modules. So of course, I don't know how a lot of other courses are, but like for example, I do criminology and psychology, and so we have like 4 modules each year. So when I say specific days for certain modules, so say there's one day where you have an exam coming up, and that day is going to be prep for the exam, so revision. So what you would do is on that day, you're just focusing on that specific module or that specific topic. Because I've found that when I try to like mix like my modules in the day, like I think it's just more of, it can feel it can feel overwhelming, and it can kind of be confusing, or it just might feel like it's a bit too much. And I feel like just to like reduce stress and not stress yourself out too much, I would say just just pick specific days for certain modules, so that you're not just overwhelming yourself. So yeah, that's something that's helped me. And then tip number 5 is just making yourself a priority. I feel like a lot of us forget that we can actually take time out and we can rest. And uni is a lot for a lot of people. Like whether you're in first year, second year, third year, I'm in second year, and it already feels like it's just a lot more pressure than first year. So I would just say, like, make yourself a priority. So whatever that is, whatever you deem to be self-care, take 2 days out of the week, 3 days out of the week, however much time you need. Just make sure that you actually do take time out of the week and just rest, because it's so easy to feel like, I know for me, like there'll be days where I'll just be chilling like all day and I'll feel guilty. Like I'll actually feel like, oh, like I'm not doing anything or I'm not being productive. But it's like, Marissa, you was actually doing uni work throughout the week. Do you know what I mean? So just making yourself a priority. Yeah, so it just prevents and reduces stress, and just doing what makes you feel good. So like self-care, so whatever that may be, just taking time out. And yeah, so I feel like I was gonna say something else for the last point, but I don't know, I forgot. But you know, make yourself a priority is pretty straightforward anyways. So yeah, those are my 5 tips that's really helped me. So like, you know, fortunately this year I've actually been like really on top of my uni work, and I've actually been ahead of my uni work, and I think it's because I follow these certain things. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.